you can be that girl at any stage in your life, okay? Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and in today's video, we are going to be talking about how to become that girl. Okay, do you guys know that TikTok trend, and that's on Instagram as well? Be that girl, the girl that has her life together, the girl that's working towards her goals, the girl that got, her shit together. All right, in today's video, I'm going to teach you a very simple way in order to become that girl. I'm also going to be talking about a little bit of my opinions on the trend. Yeah, if that's interesting, and if you want to become that girl or that guy, it doesn't really matter, then keep on watching. So, fun fact, my first ever YouTube channel was named That Girl. So I found it really funny. It all comes back full circle. Anyway, if you don't know what that girl trend is, I'm just going to brief you a little bit on it. A that girl trend is just basically people showing their lives, doing stuff that's good for their body, their soul, their health, and working towards their goals. And, people that have their shit together. And while the trend is meant to be quite motivational, it's supposed to make you feel like, yeah, you can do this too. Sometimes people can feel a little bit not that great. So the reason is a lot of these trends focus on a very basic template. Wake up early in the morning, journal for an hour, drink a green juice, I don't know, do yoga again for 45 minutes in the morning. While these are amazing habits, and if you have that luxury to practice those habits, I highly suggest you do. It's quite not practical for people that probably have day-to-day jobs, probably that have other commitments where they literally can't wake up that early, or maybe that they have to wake up that early and their commitment starts from like 6 a.m. We don't know. Everyone's life is completely different. So the idea that you can't be that girl when you're also not immaculating these people's schedules and their routines, it's stupid. You can be that girl at any stage in your life, okay? So while looking through all these that girl trends, I came to this conclusion that there are some kind of common elements that you can kind of practice regardless of what time of the day it is and where you are in your life. So the main problem that I have is that you have to wake up early, you have to do this at 4 a.m., early bird gets the worm and stuff. But sometimes there are people that actually work better in the night. There are people that do their work much more productive they're much more productive in the night. There are people like that. So we gotta take into account those people too. So in today's video, I got my little notes. You can't see it, but it's fine. I got my little notes, and I'm gonna tell you what are the 4 things that you can do to become that girl immediately, okay? And these are the simple things that you can start doing right now. So let's get started. So we'll start off with my first tip, okay? And that is schedule one physical activity in the day, okay? Now you don't need to get up at like 5 in the morning and do a 40-minute yoga session. You don't need to do that, okay? Just make sure that you do one physical thing every day, okay? Little steps make the huge difference, okay? So for me, what I would, I used to be a crazy person at the gym. Like I would want to go to the gym for like an hour or two. And when the pandemic happened, it was really hard because I wasn't able to go to the gym for an hour or two, and I wasn't able to do the same things at home. Home workouts just don't do it for me. But I realized that rather than just sitting on my butt, let's just get up and do something, some physical activity. Even if it's a simple home workout, it doesn't matter. It's still an activity that's moving your body, that's stretching your muscles, and at the end of the day, it'll help you relieve tension. It'll help you maybe get closer to the goal, the dream body that you might have. Helps you take your mind off of things. If you have work pressure, physical activities are always the best thing ever. So you can do this at 6 a.m., 6 p.m., 8 a.m., 8 p.m. It doesn't matter. It's when you want to do it. I remember I would experiment what time I would like to go to the gym. And there were days that I would go in the morning before my classes, before I have to leave for university. And while I really enjoyed that, there was nothing much better than going in the night at like 7 p.m. and just getting rid of the stress of the entire day. That was what worked for me, and I've stuck to it ever since. I only work out in the night. I can't do workouts in the morning. I literally can't. So you need to just figure out your groove, and you can do this whenever and however you like. So yeah, that's step one to becoming that girl. The second thing, it goes in part with the first step, is have one nourishing meal, like one healthy, nourishing meal. Okay, if you are working, I can imagine sometimes, you don't plan out your meals. You can tend to take away, you can get a delivery, you can go, if you're working in office, you probably go down to the cafe and you probably eat something. The point of the That Girl trend is also that you have to be healthy, not only mentally but physically as well. So eating healthy, nourishing meals are part of the That Girl trend, which is where the green smoothie comes in, which, by the way, I don't understand. I don't like green smoothies. I don't like smoothies in general, and the idea of like putting, I don't know, it's weird. So try to schedule a healthy meal. Try to cook at home if you can. I'm not saying I do that quite often. I like to order takeout as well. Everyone does. But try your best to kind of have a healthy meal at home. If it's home cooked meal, you know what goes into it. Even if it's like pasta or burgers or pizza, you know what's going into it. You know the amount of cheese, the amount of milk, the amount of carbohydrates, all that stuff. You know that. So there's a little bit more security in the fact that you are probably having a healthy meal. Okay, and I'm not saying eat salads and stuff. Healthy meals, by the way, if you didn't know, it's quite different for different cuisines. Maybe someone who is East Asian, their version of a healthy meal might not be the version of a healthy meal of an Indian meal. And that's the same with an Italian, it's the same with a French, same with an American. We shouldn't create this kind of this blanket that says salads are a healthy meal. No, sometimes, your whole body is used, like for me, my whole body is not used to just salads. If I eat dal and rice, I think that's a healthy meal. But that fulfills me, right? So try to eat at home if you can. You are at home, all of us are, but try to cook at home as well. Okay. The next thing is try to do one thing for your ultimate goal. Okay. Now, if you don't know your ultimate goal, that's completely fine. You can shift this to try to do one thing for your hobby, try to better a skill. It doesn't really matter. If you do one thing that helps you get a little bit closer to your big ultimate goal, then you are already that girl. You are taking that initiative to make sure that you get the best out of life, and you're going to put your all in to make sure that it happens. For me, that could either be scripting a YouTube video, probably looking at other YouTubers and their content, seeing what I can kind of repurpose and make my own, put my little spin on it. Maybe writing. I recently got into a very old habit of hobby of writing songs. So maybe writing songs would be a part of it. It doesn't matter, as long as you have one thing that you can do every day that just gets you a little closer to your goal. You just feel a little bit more put together. So you can do that as well. Now let's move on to my last thing. This is what I think is super important, and this is what I noticed through all those TikTok videos. What's the common theme is to do something for your mental health and your emotional well-being. Okay. Now you see those videos where they get up and they journal, they write a gratitude journal, they write their to-do lists, they do all that stuff. While that is great, essentially what that is doing is that it's helping you stay calm. It's helping you be level-headed and get prepared for the day. So try to do one thing for your mental health. Now this could be journaling, this could be meditating, this could be even watching your favorite TV show, listening to your favorite music or podcasts. It doesn't matter. As long as you're able to do this one thing that's for yourself, that helps you stay grounded, helps you stay calm, helps you get a grasp of this crazy reality that we're living in, try to do that. Okay? Because being that girl is not equivalent to burning out. You shouldn't push yourself too much to the edge where you just can't do anything. You need to make sure that your mental health is priority. Your emotional well-being is priority. Okay? So when you do that, not only does it help you in the moment, over time it helps you build resistance. It helps you build this kind of faith that whatever comes your way, you're going to work through it. And I think that's a very beautiful strength and a thought process that all of us should have. So those are my 4 things on how to become that girl. And all throughout there's so many videos you can watch, there are so many articles you can read, but at the end of the day, you need to do what's good for you and what makes you feel like that girl. So I hope that helps anyone in any way. If it did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below and click the notification bell right next to it. I upload every week except 1 week in a month, just because I think that's better for me in terms of not losing my mind. Yeah, I hope you guys have a great day ahead. I hope you become that girl or that guy as soon as possible, and don't try to believe that you're not that person right now. You are. You're a work in progress. We're all a work in progress. So think of it like that. I hope you keep loving yourself and choosing yourself every single day, and I will see you guys in my next video.